What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Imperfect Action Show. I am your host. My name is Brendan Boyd. Why do we do this show? We do this show because we want to teach you things. We want to share things with you because marketing and business is so important. And a lot of people are confused on what plays they need to make in business, what plays they need to make in marketing. So this show was created to share principles, strategies, lessons in marketing and in business to help you with your business and your brand. That's why we have the show. Now, today's episode, I'm not even going to hold you. I'm not even going to lie to you. We had a mix-up on the guest. So the guest I thought was going to roll today, she's actually set for next Wednesday, which is fine, right? But I don't have a guest today, which is also fine because we take imperfect action and we make things happen anyway. So with that being said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send a text out to the community, let them know that we're going. And if you're not in the community, 100%, what you need to do is, first of all, I don't know why the subject is this. The subject is crazy right now. It shouldn't even be the subject. It should be a whole different subject. All right. Anyway, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to send a text out to the community. And listen, whatever you want to ask me, just ask. Drop them in the chat, right? I'm going to share some things, but I also want to help people out. So there may be something that you want to ask. We're going to make this a freestyle. So anything you want to ask on your business, now is your platform. I would ask these questions. So boom, live, fire, put the little fire emoji, chat, ask anything about your business and get free coaching. We live. All right. So look, if you're watching this in real time right now and you have any questions on your business, you got questions about what you should post today, marketing strategy, you got questions about how to set my business up, you got questions about my business partner, what you should be focused on, pricing, whatever it is, drop the questions below. And I know somebody had asked me yesterday, so I'm gonna go to her right now, and I'm gonna drop it. Boom. Ask any questions you want live. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. All right, so today I was on a walk. I always do a walk early in the morning. And I was walking with someone and we were just talking about like all this free time that she has currently available and what she may want to do with it because she has some time off away from work. And then that prompted me to think about, okay, what are my current offers and what do I really want to focus on in my business? How do I want to bring more value to the marketplace to serve my clients on the highest level? And then is there another way that I can do that? And this all stemmed from one of my mentors and friends, Ellie, who shared some amazing ideas with me last night to spark conversation and to get me to think differently, which is going to help me, which basically manifested to where I am right now with, being on the show and talking about these experiences. Ari, what's up? Today's episode is dedicated to answers, solutions. So whatever questions you have about your business, let's go. This is like a free coaching session. Let's make it pop. I'm gonna answer anything that people ask. So yeah, like I said, so last night and then today, it just been like processing I can't even speak. These ideas that I have to then produce and create products or services that are going to provide, value to my clients at a higher level. Like that's something that I was really thinking about. Okay, I get it, but how can I provide even more value? How can I make it a no-brainer? How can it be a situation where it's like it's what they need? The value is 100% there. Like, what is something that I wouldn't say no to? Like this is what I'm thinking. And it's also what you guys should be thinking as well when it comes to your business. Like, in your products. How can you provide the most value to your clients or in your products that it's a no-brainer? It's literally no competition to your competitors. You create your own moat. You create your own marketplace, right? Your own blue ocean. And it makes it like easy for consumers to just work with you or purchase from you. Like there is no other option. You are the option, you know? Then at that point, you're just getting more brand awareness. Like you just have to be more findable. So anyway, this is just some thoughts that I've had yesterday with two other people that I look up to that are in my circle. Um, share some information with me, and then I needed to kind of break it down. So Ari, Ty, what's up? Today's episode is dedicated to answering questions and providing solutions. So whatever you want to ask away. Okay. We got a question from Ari. She says, I get home and I'm in a place where I'm not afraid to jump, but I am stuck on what to do to pull people into buying into my brand. How do I build interest in a way that I can maintain energy wise? So, I mean, you should never look to pull people anywhere. So when you say pull, maybe that's just an adjective. Maybe it's attract. Maybe you're saying attract. So what I would say is like, is it clear? Is your brand clear to people? Do people know what your brand actually is? That's question one. Is it clear, and do people know what your brand actually is? So let me see if I can find your Instagram real quick. Okay. So when I go on your page, I'm on your page right now. So last post you made was 3 days ago, and it was something to Dear Black Men, right? Post before that, 4 days ago, another thing about Dear Black Men. I'm not listening to them just so I can be on here. So my question to you is like, what platform do you want to be on? So if you want to be on Instagram, okay, you're making a decision. I'm on Instagram. Perfect, right? Now you have your brand. But what is your brand, right? So if I come on Instagram, what am I going to get? What am I going to receive? And if your clientele is Black men, what are the solutions to the problems that they have? And I would create content around that. You know what I'm saying? So I would create content around providing value to the solutions for the problems that your client avatar has. And I would do that consistently. So that means every day there should be at least one post minimum about it. And you really should have like 3 because of the way things is going right now. And I would go on live consistently, right? I would go on other people's stages. I almost wouldn't even go on a live without having a guest, because that's going to automatically attract other people to you. But your content has to be better. And when I say better, I don't mean that there's anything wrong with it, but you have to constantly test your content. So when I'm looking at it right now, me personally, I'm not engaging with like these. Like, those don't do well on Instagram because Instagram is all about videos right now. So, so I wouldn't even do even these long joints. They shouldn't even be on the feed. Like, you should take those off the feed because those are IGTVs. So IG is prioritizing real. So everything should be a reel. Like, everything should be a reel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would literally make everything a reel. I gave you some insight about doing a virtual class for the people that bought your book. So I would promote that, get an audience going. Tell everyone about the book, you guys qualify for a virtual class, hold that virtual class, get 10, 15, 20 people in there. I don't know how many people bought the book, but make sure you get a good amount of people in a virtual class, and then just go over passages in the book. But to attract You gotta almost be like, I'm trying to see if I have anything around me that could be an example. And you guys do me a favor, share this live out. Live. Share this. Yeah, it is a live. Share this Instagram live. Share this YouTube live out and get more people on. I'm looking to see if I have any examples. I don't. Okay, look. Think about it like this. Let's say you're a coffee drinker, right? And you just want coffee, right? Let's say you're a coffee drinker. Chandra, what's up? Let's say you're a coffee drinker. You just want coffee. And there's a coffee spot that is walking distance, right? And there's another coffee spot that's a little further and it's driving distance. So let's say I go to the coffee spot that's walking distance. No one speaks to me. There's no welcome energy. They barely say anything. They just serve coffee. But it's walking distance. Like I can go a block and get a coffee. This other spot is further. I literally have to get in my car and I need to drive. But they welcome me. They go over the menu. They suggest different milks. They ask me if I'm allergic to anything. They make decent conversation with me. They even give me like maybe an affirmation or send me off with some good energy. Would I walk to the coffee shop that's close to me because it's convenient or because of that experience? I'm willing to drive, get in the car and drive to get coffee because I know of that experience. What am I saying when I say that? What I'm saying is you need to make your Instagram that, Ari. You need to make whatever place you decide to be. If it's Instagram, and I had a conversation with one of my clients yesterday about the same subject. So if it's Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, wherever you want to be at, you have to decide this is my home, right? I'm going to be here. This is my spot. And this is where people can find me. Like you guys are on the Imperfect Action Show. Some of you guys been on here before, but you know it. 9:30 PST, Brendan's on here. You can find me. You know where I'm going to be at. I'm going to bring a guest. I'm going to drop some value. It's going to be some gems. You can find me, right? So you need to make a home and make that home findable. Like it's your spot. That's your address. It's your virtual domain. This is where you're at. Now that you're here, you don't need to be like the coffee shop that's walking distance. You need to be like the coffee shop that's a drive away. Meaning you need to provide so much value, over deliver, damn near give your secrets away because that's what's going to make people know, like, and trust you. And if they know, like, and trust you on your page, they will do business with you. So you just need to commit at a high level. The same thing I always say. Commitment, consistency, discipline, doing, deciding and doing more is success. So, I just got to be direct. You're not doing enough. You got to just get out of your head and just do the actions. You know what I'm saying? So you don't think about brushing your teeth. You don't think about taking a shower. You probably don't think about eating. You don't think about taking care of your little one. You just do. So embody entrepreneurship and just be and do. Don't think. Like if I didn't have any clients, I would just do the thing. I would attract them. I would do the thing. You can find me here. This is the value that I provide, and this is where I'm at. And then I would promote that, right? So that's what I would say. Like really map out like the next week or the rest of or July. I'm gonna do 2 posts a day. I'm gonna go live once a day. 1 post is gonna be value. 1 post is gonna be a call to action. Or 2 posts is gonna be value. 1 post is gonna be a call to action. Every single day, I'm gonna make this content. It's going up. It's going up. And if it's a burden for you to do, then you just need to hire somebody to do it. So until you can get to the point to hire somebody, you just got to do it. Then you can look at your content and be like, okay, this wasn't good. This was good. I can reassess. They rocking with this. They're not rocking with this. I can do more. Right? Just have to do more. Got to do more. I mean, doing can't be hard if you want to do this. Like, this is the thing. Like, entrepreneurship, no one forces anyone to be an entrepreneur. Right? So That's number one. Number two is people say that they want stuff, but they're not willing to do what it takes to get the stuff that they want. So, for instance, I want a Lambo. Well, there's certain moves I need to make to get a Lambo because I just can't get the Lambo from the Honda dealership. The Lambo costs probably 5, 6, 7 times the Honda, whatever the case is, right? I can't make Honda moves and get the Lambo. So you have to be willing to be and become the person that you desire to be with the goals that you want. A lot of people have goals, but they don't want to do what it takes to get the goals. It's just nice to say. It's nice to be like, I want $1 million. It's nice to look at. It's nice to say I want to travel. But to do the work that it takes for you to be and do, to do the work that it takes for you to arrive at your goal, it will require you to be a different person. You cannot be doing what you do. You can't decide like Mondays is his poetry night. I can't miss Monday's poetry night. Yes, you can if your goal is something else. Monday's poetry night could go in the trash right now. You could come back for Monday's poetry night later because your goals of $1 million may not align with making every Monday poetry night. Feel me? Or Friday nights is with the girls. Well, if your goal is to make $15,000 a month passive, or move out of your city, or if you have a little one, get a bigger place to live, or move, whatever it is, you can't take the bad habits or the habits that don't serve your future self with you into the future, because you're never gonna arrive there. It's not gonna happen. And I think people find it very convenient to say, I want this and I want more, but they're unwilling to part with the current version of themselves that don't serve the future version of themselves. It don't work like that. Like, the work I put in got me here. You can either be happy with where you're at or unhappy with where you're at. And if you're unhappy with where you're at, that means you have to change what you're doing, because if you don't, you're just going to keep being where you're at, but in the future. So all the decisions that you made have gotten you here. Let's all do a self-analysis here. All the decisions that we made this past year, or maybe the year before, has gotten to us to this moment, even being on the show right now. Stacey was good, right? Even being on the show right now. So literally, this is how the future works, and this is how life works. If we do the exact same thing today, in 4 months, we can be in the exact same place. But we say that we want this goal, and we say that we want this different, and we say that we want this change. It's not going to happen if we keep doing the exact same thing. It's not. So, and this is just my opinion, y'all. I know y'all on my channel. I appreciate that. But this is just my opinion, right? Hard is in your mind. Because if you're a mom, you delivered a baby, that's hard. I can't even imagine that. I can't do that. I can't physically do it, right? But it's in your mind. So look, I ran 2 marathons. So if y'all don't know what a marathon is, it's 26.2 miles. I ran them twice. Now there was a point in my life, right? Now there's a point in my life that I was like, yo, I could never do that. Like 26.2 miles. I used to watch it with my grandma. You know what I'm saying? But then something happened to my life. I was dating this girl. That didn't work. Me and my business partner broke up. That didn't work. You know what I'm saying? I had to move. That didn't work. There was a lot of things going on. So the only thing at the time that worked for me was playing basketball. But literally, I was doing the same thing, and basketball wasn't working. So I had to switch it up. So I decided to take up running. So I did 1 mile at a time, turned into multiple miles. Met new friends, whatever, traveled different places because of running. But what I'm saying is, I self-healed myself by choosing to do something completely different that forced me to grow and become. And I didn't think about, oh, I don't want to run these miles. I just did them. You be and do. I did them. Tuesday, this time. Wednesday, this time. Show up and run 3 miles, 5 miles, 10 miles, 11 miles. Okay. Oh, okay. The whole team, we're about to run half marathon. Okay, sign up. We're about to run 5 miles. Okay, sign up. Oh, we're gonna run the Boston Marathon. I'm in. Right? You just be and do. Right? So if it's not convenient, you're not going to do it. Let me say that again. If it's not convenient, you're not going to do it. But your goals aren't convenient. So, I mean, Stacey said below, she said, but if you had to, if you have to, you would. So that gets me to think. The pain that you're experiencing, the discomfort that you're feeling, and Arby, I'm not, this is not to you. I'm just talking now. The pain that you're feeling and the discomfort that you're feeling is not strong enough. Because if it was strong enough, we would do something different. Maybe you need to lose that crib. Maybe you need to not have a car for a couple of months. Maybe you need to break up with that individual. Maybe you need to get, I don't mean this in any bad way, but maybe you need to get COVID, people, because it'll force you to sit down and use your mind to think. Sometimes we just do the same thing over and over and over, not thinking. Your subconscious is basically what guides your life. So you pick up different habits. You don't even think about the next thing you know, you're making these actions, and then you're over here. You made this decision. And it's all because of the habits that you made over time that now become part of your programming in the back of your mind, and then you act according to that program. So, Tanita, what up? New skills, new you, my guy. What's popping? Okay, let's check it out. I think there was a question, Ty. And real quick, let me reset it. Today, on the Imperfect Action Show, I'm answering questions. So whatever questions you have about business, marketing, or in general, drop them in the comments below. We're going to get busy on here. Ty asks, what's the best way to build your masterclass? Because I need to do other things than make content and go live. What's the best way to build your masterclass? Because I need to do other things than make content and go live. Ty, I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. If you could clarify that, that would be great. Yeah. I'm not really sure what you're asking. So yeah, I just want to double back. Just double back on that. Like, you can't be casual or convenient with the things that you want. Because if you want to, you might as well just get a job. Like, people should just get jobs. Because, if you're not really gonna go hard for you, you might as well just go half-ass for somebody else. And there's nothing wrong with that, because they will pay you. They'll pay you. You can get a $50,000 to $100,000 job being lackluster on a 9 to 5, just showing up, doing a little bit, just doing enough. You know what I'm saying? And then that's it. Or you can decide that I want to do something for me, which requires that I do more for me. Like, you can't be operating entrepreneurship like it's a 9 to 5. Like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And then you also have to understand that, like, there's no quick fix. Like, you're not gonna hit a lottery, or there's not gonna be a miracle product. There's not gonna be a miracle coach. There's not gonna be a miracle program. There's not gonna be a miracle piece of advice. Like, you still need to do the work. Like, you gotta do the work. You have to do the work. Everyone included. So, all right. So Ty's asking, what's the best way to build out a masterclass? Because you need to do other. Okay. So I guess I'm confused. So, Ty, clarify for me. You want to know what's the best way to build out a masterclass, and then are you asking, do you need to do other things than making content and going live? Is that what you're saying? Just want to make sure. I'll circle back with you. Chandra has a question. What are your thoughts on lifestyle YouTube channels that don't primarily feature interviews? Kind of what you're doing now when you are talking to audience. Yeah, I mean, the thing about YouTube is that it's all in the niches. So if you find a niche, like I have a list of niches too, but if you find a niche and you serve them on that information, like you provide that information, they'll watch it. It's all about the niches. Um, and then also on YouTube, you can search topics. You can see what some of the most popular videos were, and you can repurpose that topic as well. Um, I have a content community, the Action Takers, and it's all about um, helping you improve your social media content, grow a YouTube channel or launch a YouTube channel or grow a podcast and launch a podcast. That's $99 a month. So if you want to jump into that, you can, but you don't need that. If you know what I'm saying, it just all depends on what your goals are, and also for the channel. You know what I mean? So we could talk about that behind the scenes if you want, or you could just ask a question. But yeah, talking. This is called Talking Head. I mean, even though it's a show and it's streaming right now, this is a talking head. So if you look at some of my marketing content on my YouTube channel, like any of those videos when I'm talking about marketing or whatever, like those are talking head videos. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just me talking about a subject, and that's all it is. Those are talking heads. Okay, Stacey says, Ty, gather all the hair questions and get on your page and formulate a webinar masterclass to understand the need of what you can teach. You says I just need to put a masterclass together so I can have a new offer. Okay, number one, you don't need a masterclass to put the offer together. Like, what's the offer? What's your offer right now? And you know what? This is what let me see if I could do this. Yo, Ty, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring you on the show. You can ask me live. All right. Let me find you real quick. Yo, Ty, I'm texting you right now. Click the link, jump to the show, ask me the questions live. Let's get it. Because I want to make sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't have an offer yet. So why do you feel like you need a masterclass to have an offer? That's my whole point. Well, yeah, here's the link. Come on the show. I just sent you the link. Yeah, Chandra, if you want to come on the show, Ari, if you want to come on, I'll give you guys all some slots. Y'all can come on. Actually was gonna. This is one of my ideas. I actually got the thing right here. It's one of my ideas for the weekends. So look, Imperfect Action workshops. Basically, 15-minute rapid fire rounds where I go over Q&A with brands. So live brand breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? Okay, there she goes. She's in the car with it. Let's get it. Damn, look at technology.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Nothing much. Thanks for letting me come on live to answer my question.
Yeah, you already know the vibes.
That's not showing me anything. Okay.
All right, so all right. So you said you need you said you feel like you need a master class to have an offer.
Well, maybe I didn't say it right. So you know how we should have multiple things going on, like with your subscription base, then a webinar or a masterclass. And since I don't have my coaching thing or my subscription program ready, I wanted to do like something else to offer to people besides going lives and, giving them content in my ebook, like I wanted.
Well, this is the thing. Content and lives, that's a given. You should be doing that. That shouldn't even be like either or. That's like, that should be happening. So it's not a one or the other. So okay. Also you have a book, and you have a subscription. You don't need to keep having things. You need to make sure one or both of them are working.
Well, technically, I still need to revamp my subscription. So it's not like,
All right. So what you want to do on a subscription play? I'm doing this fire webinar. I think I'm gonna do it Saturday morning or Friday night. I haven't decided. You need to come to that because I'm gonna teach y'all how to make passive income. I already. Stacy was in the crib the other day. We talked about it. I blew her mind. She didn't even get it, but then I broke it down and she got it. It's crazy. But the subscription program, you need to run that. Like, you need to run that.
My issue is I don't want to be offering something that the people not interested in. So that's why it's not built
create
out.
something that they're interested in. Like, because you can keep making multiple products that they're not interested in. Make them interested in the subscription. For what value can you give, can you offer in that subscription that is going to make somebody want to sign up? Like, for instance, Action Takers, right? This community is about helping you make better content.
Right.
So if you're somebody that's on social, or if you actually want to launch a YouTube channel, if you have YouTube content, or if you have a podcast, you either want to launch a podcast and make better podcast content, I'm gonna give you the sauce in this community, and you get an accountability partner. So that means people let themselves down all the time. So if I got an accountability partner and our goals are to get some subs and make some posts or whatever the case may be, I'm most likely gonna do it because I don't want to let them down because I don't want to show up to the call like I ain't do it and feel embarrassed or feel unprepared or whatever psychologically. So I'm gonna do that, and then on Saturdays, I got an hour to 2 hours to come talk about the content that I want to make, or talk about the content I recently posted, do some strategies. So, like, that's a lot of value for $99, I think. And then I'm going to bring a guest, like, every other week or whatever I feel like I want to bring a guest. So, your hair group, you need to provide enough value there for your client. Like, over-deliver in the value. So if you feel like meet them twice a month ain't enough, meet once a week.
Okay.
If you feel like they need a hair calendar, make a hair calendar. If you feel like they need to know what products to buy, make videos on what products to buy. Like, the answer to passive income is in a subscription. Like, how much money do you want to make a month real quick? Okay, let's answer like this. How much money do you want to make in a month that would allow you to not do like Uber or all these other things that you're doing? Like, how much money is
that? $3K would be a start.
All right, so I would go hard at getting 30 people in my group. That's $3K.
Okay.
30 folks.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So 30 women that would love to be in a community of other women transitioning from either unnatural hair to natural hair, or just learning about different styles, care techniques, maybe just meeting up and vibing. You know what I'm saying? There's 30 women that want that.
Right.
Maybe you got live candle chats where it's like, okay, every third, Thursday of the month, everybody bring your candle. We're vibing. Everybody like your candles on screens. We're gonna be talking about, you know what I'm saying? What do you want? What would you like to experience? And then also, how do you over deliver and then make it a no-brainer?
Right.
And it's only $99. So if they say no, it's fine because the price point is so low. You can ask. It's just math. So to get 30 people, you should just make 300 conversations.
Okay.
So if I DM 300 women, and let's do the math. 300 women, let's multiply that by 7. That's 42 DMs a day. Instagram's not blocking you because I think they block you between 50 and 100 or something. So you're under the radar. 42 DMs, value DMs a day. In a week is 300. 10% conversion in 300 is 30. 30 times 99, I don't know how much yours is, but let's say it's 99, is a little under 3,000. 30 times 99 is 2,970.
Gotcha.
So 300 conversations, 42, 300 in a week, 42 in a day, committed to doing this, will put you 300 attempts with a 10% conversion rate is 30 women in the program, or 30 people in the program, multiplied by 99, you could quit the Uber.
My goal is to be done by December.
Why you gotta be done by December when we just broke it down in a week?
Well, you're right. Before.
No. Like, get serious with your goals. Like, you told your mind December. Why'd you tell your mind December? Like, what's in December?
Nothing.
Exactly. So make it July 14th. Make it July 1st. Like, what's 7 days from now?
Okay.
7 days from now is July 6th. So can you make 300 DMs with purpose? Hey, girls, what's up? I go by Ty the Natural. I know this might be random, but I randomly want to connect with more people. With that being said, I know you have natural hair, or I know you have unnatural hair. I started a group. Would you be interested in learning more about natural hair care? This includes styles, virtual meetups, hair calendars, and an occasional product demos. If this sounds like it's something for you, let me know. I'll send you the link. It's $99 a month. If it's not for you, maybe you can share with some people, whatever case may be. But regardless, maybe you could just come on our live where we can have a conversation. You just hit 2 things there. 1, actually 3. 1, you made it hella personable. So she's not who's this random. You gave hella value. 2, you pitched your product. 3, you didn't make it like salesy. So whether they say yes or no, you still offer them the opportunity to come on your live. So you built a relationship.
Right.
I would do that 300 times as fast as possible.
You right.
That's $3K. Not only is that $3K a month, that's $35,000 a year. Passive. You ain't gotta do nothing else. Now you can focus on whatever you want to do, but you don't have to stop at the 30. Keep it up. Hire a VA. Send the messages out. Get 60. Now, if you multiply that, 2,970 times 2, that's 5,940 a month, passive. Now let's multiply that by 12. That's $71,000 passive.
Whew. Mine is blown.
What I'm trying to tell you is, I know we touched on a couple of things, and this is way past time, but I ain't tripping. Zero in up, make the goals, condense the time that you need to do the goals. December is like a whole 5 months, 6 months from now.
Right.
Why you want to do Uber for 6 months?
I don't.
Exactly. How many more miles is that? How many more trips is that? How many conversations is that?
I know.
A lot. Like condense it. Like collapse the goals. Like 300 conversations should net you 30 sales. And this is if you're not getting better, which you will, because you're gonna have more conversations.
Right.
This is if you're not getting better. You give them I would almost exhaust myself. I would do some voice. Let them feel the energy. Hey, what up? Ty the Natural here. You may or may not follow me. I saw your page. I love your hair. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I got to offer. What do you think? If you're interested, I'll give you the link. If not, no worries. But I would still love to have you come over to, my live to have a conversation. Because the more
or podcast.
Yeah, exactly. But the more people you have on the live, the more their audience is gonna find you.
Right.
So you're gonna grow by the fold as well.
That's true.
All right, Tania's saying, I'm thinking of okay, first of all, welcome Tanita. She's an action taker officially.
Welcome, Tania.
Shout out my guy Dre. Okay, she says, I'm thinking of a subscription for women that are the strong ones in their circle. Killing it professionally, bro. Yo, that's amazing. Yes. Do that. Yes. Right? And then come to the webinar on Friday or Saturday. I'm gonna decide today. Come to the webinar, right? And then attach a number to that. I'm gonna go over this formula that I have, but then attach a number to that. So let's say you want 10,000 a month. Well, if you divide that by 99, if it's 99, you need 101 women to be in the program. That's it. And that's 10K a month. Passive. So that's six figures a year. Passive. And guess what?
Passive.
They're not gonna leave. They're not gonna leave because they are the strongest ones in the circles. They want to be in it. You're providing so much value. They're not going nowhere. 6 figures a month, 6 figures passive. I don't know about y'all, but I mean, listen. I'm telling y'all, and I feel inspired. I don't know about y'all.
No, I'm inspired. I need to get my group thing built immediately.
So all I'm saying, Ty, don't just create an offer just because you feel like you need an offer. Like, focus on one thing that's gonna bring a lot of value. I think the subscription is great because it's literally a subscription, so you're gonna get paid every month.
Right.
And then once you build the one thing out, then build out the other stuff. But don't
Right.
build out like 6 things at one time.
Right.
And then your book, you need to put your book in the funnel. I know we talked about this a few times, but Ari says, I recently decided that I only wanted to focus on Black men. I was including too many avatars. Oh yeah, that's cool. So, make that the main thing. Go on lives with only Black men. Create content. Like, for instance, if you join the Action Takers and you had a YouTube channel, I would literally have you create content for just Black men on YouTube.
That'd be dope.
Invite Black men on his show if you want to do a show. And if you didn't want to do a show, just get one of the green screens and just talk about Black men.
Yeah.
So like,
that would be dope.
Chadwick Boseman passed away. I'm gonna just give you an example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chadwick Boseman passed away. So, and same thing with Virgil. They both kept secrets about them being sick, and then they just passed away. So Ari, let's say one of your things was eye guys. So I'm gonna talk about mental health. It's Mental Health Fridays. Today, there's 2 people I want to talk about today specifically. One Chaz Boseman, split screen. One's Virgil, split screen. Now, these men were very impactful in their lives. From movies to fashion to philanthropy to this, and this. They made a lot of money. They made a huge impact. But the one thing that we found, and we found out at the end, it was very sad, is that they all had mental health problems. They all were hiding something. They all were suffering. They all were hurting, and they didn't want to share that with the public. And they died because of it, or they died with that. So all my Black men, I need you guys to make sure that every day you're taking 10 minutes, you're sharing, you're having conversations, you're going to therapy, you're doing guided meditations, you're eating the right food, you're drinking the water. Like, talk to your Black men, but use maybe public figures to bring in the attention. And then on lives, I would only go on live with Black men. I would make it the Black Men Live channel. Like, I wouldn't even go live with no other women. Just go live with Black men. Make it the Black Men Virtual Safe Space. I don't know. That's all I got. But that's what I would do. All right, B. We need to start collaborating for these mini sessions. Yeah, for sure. Okay, that's all I got. Imperfect Action was fired today. I didn't have a guest. I started late. It don't matter. Imperfect Action, what the show's about. This is why I'm doing this show, to show y'all that y'all don't have to be perfect. Y'all just got to show up. Y'all just got to be consistent. Y'all just got to be, y'all just got to do. Real quick, plug a couple things. If you are someone that wants some support with your social media, or someone that wants to dust off your podcast or dust off your YouTube channel, or launch a podcast or launch a YouTube channel, hit me up and leave a comment below. Like, I got a community. Action Takers is $99 a month. It's not for everyone, but it may be for you. So if it's for you, let's go. I monetized my YouTube channel in under 3 months when I took it seriously. And I launched over 130 podcasts in less than 6 months. So I know a little bit about a little bit, and I would love to pour a lot of value into you if you want. But if it's not for you, I get it. I understand. I'm not trying to convince people. I just want to work with people that want to go to the next level. So if that's you, join the Action Takers community, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we will have a guest tomorrow. All right. I'll see y'all. Ty, have an amazing day.
You too.
Thanks for being my little, my guest, my random guest, and having this space. You provide a lot of value. Make sure you guys follow Ty. Hold on real quick.
Thank you, B.
Not a natural. So let me
Appreciate
just stop
you.
here. Follow T-Y. Is it the or T-H-A? The, right?
T-H-E. T-H-E. Yep.
Follow Tyler Natural. Load up. Load up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's been another episode of the Imperfect Action Show.
Peace.
Peace.